At some point in your life, you're going to notice something strange. The more you try to be attractive, the less connected you feel. The more you explain yourself, the less understood you become. The more effort you put in, the heavier everything feels. And one day, maybe later at night, maybe during the quiet morning, you will catch yourself thinking, why does nothing feel natural anymore? The question isn't random, it's signal. Because attraction doesn't disappear when you are not enough. It disappears when you feel. It did not learn this from success. I learned it from the exhaustion, from a moment when I realized I was performing instead of living, smiling when I feel empty, talking when I need silence, chasing connection while quietly abandon myself. And the hardest part wasn't that people pull away, it was realizing how much I had been pushing conversations to continue, pushing emotion to grow faster, pushing myself to be calmer, cooler, more interesting, more desirable, all in the hope that someone would finally say, stay. We rarely admit this, but many of us are living like we are trial. Every interaction feels like test, every pause feels like rejection, every delay feels personal. So we compensate, we send another message, we explain our intention again, we soften our boundaries, we overextend our energy, and we call it love or effort or maturity. But deep down, it feels that if we stop trying, everything will disappear. We no longer tell you is this. The moment you stop forcing is often the moment things finally begin to align. I remember sitting alone one night, lights off, the city glowing faintly. Through the window, cars moving, lives unfolding. Somewhere, people were connecting effortlessly, laughing, sharing silence, being seen. And I realized how tired I was. Not tired of people, being tired of holding conversation together, tired of proving I was easy to love, tired of shrinking part of myself, so I would not feel like too much. That night, I did not make a dramatic decisions. I didn't cut anyone off. I did not reinvent myself. I just stopped forcing. I stopped replying out of anxiety. I stopped initiating from emptiness. I stopped trying to be chosen. And something unexpected happened. The silence didn't kill me. The space didn't collapse me. The stillness did not make me invisible. It made me real. Attraction doesn't grow in tension. It grows in ease. But ease only appears when you stop gripping so tightly. Most people believe attraction is something you build through effort, but real attraction is something you allow through alignment. Think about the people you have felt most drawn to in your life. They were not trying to impress you. They were not chasing your approval. They were not constantly checking if you were still there. They were grounded. They had a calm about them, steadiness, a quiet confidence that did not need explanations. That kind is not personality, it's self-trust. And self-trust is magnetic. When you stop forcing, you stop asking the world to validate you in real time. You stop needing instant reassurance. You stop reading into every delay. You stop mistaking silence for rejection. Instead, you begin to listen to yourself. You notice how your body reacts around certain people, how some connection feels light and others feel heavy, how some conversation leave you energized and others leave you drained. That awareness changes everything, because attraction isn't about being like, it's about being aligned. And alignment can't be rushed. I used to believe that if someone pulled away, it meant I need to show up more, be more understanding, be more patient, be more available, create closeness. It creates imbalance, and imbalance slowly erodes attraction. There is nothing attractive about abandoning yourself to keep someone else comfortable. Real attraction begins when you are willing to let things unfold without controlling the outcome. When you are okay with not knowing, okay to pauses, okay with letting people meet you halfway or not at all. That doesn't mean you stop caring, it means you stop clutching. There's a difference. Caring say, I'm here. Clutching say, please don't leave. People can feel the difference even if they can't name it. Energy doesn't lie. When you stop forcing, your energy soften, your voice low, your presence deepen, your reaction become quieter. You no longer need to convince people you are worth staying for. You simply are. And that's when attraction shifts from effort to gravity. I noticed this change in a small way. Conversation felt more natural. Silence felt less threatening. I stopped filling space just to avoid discomfort. And strangely, people lean in more. Not because I was doing more, but because I was finally there. Present is rare. In a world addicted to performance, most people are talking while thinking about how they are perceived, listening while planning their response, connecting while protecting themselves. So when someone shows up grounded, unrushed, unforced, it feels safe. And safety is deeply attractive. When you stop forcing, you stop trying to control how you are seen. So let yourself be misunderstood by the wrong people. So let silence exist without fixing it. You let go of the needs to manage outcome. That freedom changes the way you move through the world. You begin choosing yourself, not loudly, not dramatically, but consistently. You walk away from conversation that feels one-sided. You stop investing where there's no return. You rest without guilt. And that self-respect becomes visible. Attraction isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It doesn't chase. It doesn't convince. It waits. And waiting not from fear, but self-assurance is powerful. There's a calm confidence that comes from knowing you will be okay either way, whether they stay, whether they choose you, whether things work out. That confidence isn't arrogance, it's peace. And peace is magnetic, not the kind you post about, the kind you feel in your chest when you are no longer negotiating your worth. When you stop forcing, you stop treating love like something you have to earn. You realize connection isn't a reward for effort. It's a reflection of alignment. And alignment happens naturally when you are honest about who you are, what you want, and what you're no longer willing to tolerate. Who are meant to find you will recognize you, not by how hard you try, but by how deeply you are at ease being who you are. So if you are in a season where nothing feels natural, where attraction feels strained, where effort feels heavy, maybe the answer isn't to do more. Maybe it is to soften, to pause, to breathe, to stop forcing your way into spaces that require alignment, not effort. Because attraction doesn't begin when you become more. It begins the moment you stop forcing and finally allow yourself to be. If this resonates with you, take a moment to reflect, and when you are ready, like the video, share the thought in the comment, and subscribe for more honest conversation like this. Thank you.